This past week, one of our customer success managers at Kee Technology got on a call with one of our clients. They were a team lead with 2 other agents in their team. They went on vacation in Thailand thinking that they had all of their required standard operating procedures in place and everything was squared away. When they went to Thailand, they had no access to internet. They decided to unplug, and so no one was able to reach this agent. They were gone for 3.5 weeks. Worst nightmare happened. When he came back to in office, the 2 team members that he had on his team told him that none of the smart lists showed up in their own personal accounts. They thought that Follow Up Boss was set up for them and everything was good and they're ready to go and they didn't need to just do anything. But they thought that this was something broken in Follow Up Boss or something wrong with something that we did or something wrong with the training. Unfortunately, they lost 3 weeks in their CRM because the team lead added agents into their account without properly ensuring that the smart list had been shared with their team members without letting us know that their business model changed. And unfortunately, Follow Up Boss does not automatically share lists once you add your first team members in your account. So unfortunately, they lost those 3 weeks. It was a learning lesson. The leads should have been being called, texted, and emailed, but they were getting missed. The agents were able to call leads in other ways, but they weren't following this list that our team, Kee Technology, set out for them. So leads were falling through the cracks. It's not necessarily a glitch per se in Follow Up Boss, but it is something that is problematic and not something that's obvious and is actually one of the most missed things in Follow Up Boss. You would assume that once you are ready to add on team members, from going just from solo agent to now having your first agent on the team, that your smart lists get automatically shared with your other team members, but that doesn't happen. It doesn't actually automatically happen. So if you add on a team member, you want to ensure that this happens so that if you go on vacation and your team agents can't reach you, that they can access the smart list. Or just don't assume they're calling, because a lot of times agents just don't even know what to look for. So if someone on your team is in Follow Up Boss and someone tells you they can't see the smart lists that we have set up for them or that you have said that they should have in their account, or really you ideally should be checking in on them once a month and then once a quarter to ensure that they still have access, here's how to confirm whether or not this is still set up to be shared. I'm going to share my screen so that you don't lose this time in your account. Alrighty, so ignore how kind of messy my CRM is. This is sort of a dumping ground for every single possible smart list any of our clients would ever need. Plus, there's a lot of variations of smart lists for demo purposes. But what I do want to make sure is important is the process you will follow to ensure that the agents on your team can see the smart lists. Plus another caveat of sharing smart lists depending on the type of account that you have. So you're going to go to People, and then I'm just looking at my notes here. So depending on if you want to share all of the smart lists in a collection or not, you're just going to go on the Manage, bottom left corner, not top left corner, bottom left corner. So if you're sharing a one-off list, meaning you don't have a list in a collection, if it's not a list in one of our collections, it's going to be automatically added to the bottom. And you can click the 3 dots here on the far right side and click Edit Smart List, and you can share with specific people. So if I only wanted to share it with Angie on our team and only Rebecca, I could do that. Or if you see here, there's teams. This is a caveat. If you have what's called the platform tier of Follow Up Boss, you have the ability to create teams. So we have a sales team in Follow Up Boss, we have a setups team, an engineering team, an admin team, so I would only want to share this with sales. If you have collections, which with Kee Technology you do, again, please ignore how many ridiculous amount of collections we have here. We have every single type of collection anyone would ever possibly need if they had every single type of technology. So bear with me here. I'm going to go to what everyone has, FUB Revamp. Edit collection. Is it edit collection? Even this trips me up sometimes. Share. You can share. You can, oh, this is frustrating to me. I'm gonna get honest with you. You can only share a collection with people in Follow Up Boss if you have a pro account or a platform account. How do you know if you have a pro or a platform? I'm glad you asked. You know if you have a pro or a platform if you don't pay per seat. You pay per seat if you're paying most likely like $69 US a month per person. You might be paying an add-on of the dialer per person, which is $39 US per person. If you have the Grow account, you cannot share collections. In some accounts, I've still seen the ability to pop this up and share a collection anyway, and you'll click share and it's still not shared. And it's so infuriating to me. I don't know if it's been changed since. I don't have access to a Grow account right now. Let me know, Grow people. Is this still pop up, still available? And yeah, that was the last time I saw. So if that's you, you'll want to make sure that you share the lists and not the collection. And make sure you share the lists one by one. So to check if you have a Grow Pro, if you're still not sure if you pay per seat, go to the right-hand corner where your initials or your picture are, go to billing, and go to, well, you'll see here, product plan. I'm in platform, so I'm not paying per person, so I can share collection instead of just having to share by smart list. So again, those features might change in the future. That's just the way I saw it whenever I was in, the last time I was in accounts. So you can either keep smart lists only visible to you or to everyone. People are always testing things out and adding and removing lists. So just keep that in mind. When you create a list, it is automatically only private until you either add it to a collection that is already being shared with other teams. At that point, it gets automatically shared to a team, or until you create a collection and you have the ability to share collections and then you share that collection, or until you select to specifically share that list with other people. Then you'll want to make sure that that team member refreshes their account and make sure that the list is now available in the far left side. So a quick recap so that this does not happen. Not even while the team lead is on vacation, but you want to make sure you check these settings now. Make sure you're not assuming that the smart lists are shared. Maybe when we worked in your account, originally you didn't have a team and now you do. Don't assume that now that you do, the lists were automatically shared. Ask a team member right now, are the lists shared? Do you see the same list that I see in your account? And have a quarterly task for preferably a virtual assistant, but if not for you, to spot check different team members' accounts, connect with them and make sure that their view is the same as your view. So go ahead, drop below in the comments of this post, did you just do this? What were your results when you just did this, when you just did the audit of your lists? Were they shared? What did the other team members in your team see? Did they see the list, or did you need to go back into the settings and click share?